Naresh, hi, morning. How's it looking like? Do you think there could be a little bit of a bounce from those extreme oversold levels, or are we in for another maybe flat or weekday?
So we are getting into a zone where Nifty is oversold, made a positive divergence, just made a little low below the 23,050 mark. 22,800 plus minus 100 points could be a zone where we make a bounce back from, or even from current levels. Index shorts on Nifty is getting closer to the point where it was before elections. But what remains is the fact budget is still 10 days away. And that is where the momentum could be seriously in any trend. So for now, 22,800 holds, 23,600 to 23,400 becomes a resistance. And that is the band we could trade for the next 10 days.
Okay, and Naresh, within that, what stocks would you pick out for today?
So focusing on the large caps, first is the Bharti Airtel, the stock, one of the few stocks in the large cap category which has been holding on to the price points, not seeing a large correction, good relative strength out here. Should be the first one to break out in the index as such. Stop loss at 1610, target price of 1750. Second is the Reliance Industries. The stock has made multiple bottoms around the 1220 mark, made a positive divergence, made a pullback. We saw good price action post numbers, and now we are back to retesting those levels. So out there, it's a risk reward trade. Stop loss at 1250, target price of 1350.
Right, and Kunal, what stocks are you betting on this morning?
So I'll go with a mix of mid cap and large cap names. Poonawalla FinCorp is something which yesterday managed to spring back into a very strong breakout mode. So that would be a buy with a near-term target of 344. Stop loss could be kept at 320. And the second would be buy on ONGC. The stock is still holding up to that 260 plus mark. It's still trading, in a very strong positive bias. Volumes have been quite strong for ONGC over the last 1 week of this price uptrend. So expecting this move to continue. 280 as a target, stop us at 260.
Okay, it's cement. Those are the stocks which are going to be in focus. Dalmia Bharat has come out with its numbers, and we're looking at cement industry results which have been a little bit weak so far. The Q3 weak volume growth, EBITDA as well was a miss for Dalmia. Higher operating costs clearly have managed to weigh in on the earnings, and a couple of brokerages have come out with their notes on some of these cement stocks, in particular, commenting on Dalmia's numbers and talking about as to how big a disappointment it's turned out to be.
Yeah, they're not looking good, Aisha. I've just gone through two reports, Jeffries and Namura.
Yeah.
The general sense was that cement will come back. The general sense was that choose cement over steel. Steel is cyclical, cement is local. The price discipline after consolidation seems to be coming back into cement, but realizations are still down. So whatever we've been talking about, those mini price hike cement companies taken in last 1 quarter, that has not really translated into what could be called as an earnings uptick. So now Dalmia is a decently size. It's a large company. So that for me again is a benchmark of what we could expect, let's say, from the bigger players like Ultratech and Adani Ambuja. But these numbers do not inspire too much of confidence. Steel is weak, cement is weak. These are core sectors, and if the demand is not coming, and if the pricing power is not coming back to these two large sectors, that is a clear indication that we should not expect anything large from infra, from capex, and from some other ancillary related stories as well. Now, cement is a sector where, in general, the view was that 3-4 years cement prices have not gone anywhere. Global pressures are coming down. It's a local commodity. If government spending picks up, you actually would see marked improvement there. So these numbers, what Dalmia Bharat has reported, these numbers do not inspire too much of confidence. I really hope that is not a trend for the sector, but if it is, then all the excitement which was in cement companies, with the assumption that we are off to a great start, at least for the month of Jan, and the last quarter, December was a good month, that has not translated into reality, whichever way I look at these numbers.
Okay, that's that on what the cement pack is likely to do, and clearly earnings seem to be indicating that the time to shine hasn't come out yet.